snark is actually in her job description. Up next, we're talking to the Debevic waitress whose rudeness has gone viral. Don't go away. You and Me is back after this.
My girl Cherry. My girl Cherry. For more than 30 years, Debevic has been serving up a side of sass with all of their entrees. And this week, one of their servers, her name is Cherry, went viral when a family recorded their interaction. Now, I actually got the chance to talk with her all about the attention, so let's take a look.
I'd like a Diet Coke.
I'd love to get you one, but I'll shut you up. What do you want?
Can I get some pizza?
You're like 35. The kids' menu is 8 and under.
You should have something on the adult menu.
Oh my God. Do I look like I'm in charge of anything? All right, that's fine. You know what? Fine. You want to cheap out? That's cool. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? Your lemonade is going to be this big because you're ordering off the kids' menu, and I'm not refilling it for you. Let's save you money so you can figure out how to leave me a decent tip, okay? Because right now I have no prayer at all.
So far, you're not earning one.
You know what, Grandpa? If I was nice to you, I'd get canned, okay? If you want good service, you go somewhere else. I know Hooters is probably more your speed, but you came here on purpose. Okay, I'm totally in love with her. I laughed the first time, I laughed the second time, I've laughed the third time. That's how you know somebody is talented. This is Kryssie Rodolphe. She's also known as Cherry. She's my new best friend, and she's here to chat all about her newfound fame. Okay, Kryssie, you are so funny.
Charmer.
Okay, wait, listen, I know, Charmer. Let's start. Do you do stand-up comedy? Like, how are the one-liners coming out like that, sister?
It's 11 years of waiting tables and having pent-up rage. I worked retail before that, so there's a lot of ammunition there.
Okay, so how long have you been at Debevic? Because I guess when you get to work at Debevic, that's when, like you said, you're able to say everything that's clearly on your mind.
Yeah, Ed's was actually something that I picked out when I was having a rotten day at my retail job. I worked at 8 a.m. that morning, and by 8:30, I had faxed in my application to Ed's because I was just done with it. And it's been 11 years. I started when I was 19, so I've given them 11 years. It was supposed to be a summer job.
You're kidding. But
yeah, here we are.
Listen, Cherry, you're so good at it. Okay, so we were debating. I feel personally that family totally had a great sense of humor and they were in on it. But there were other people like, oh, they look offended. So what was the deal? They were happy, right?
They were a total party. They came in and there was a group. They were probably a group of like 10 or 12. There's a lot of them. So the minute they sat down, I was like, how many of you are there? I don't want to do this. And they were right back at me. They're like, oh, buckle up, Cherry. It's going to be a ride. And I was like, okay, I'll play this game. Right. And it just, right out of the gate, and it just whirlwind. And by the time they left, they even had an issue with their food, and I didn't know that it was for real for a second until we like...
You're kidding.
Oh, one of the guys pulled me aside, and we were like, no, fourth wall for a second. There's actually, like, the kitchen messed up. I didn't. I never mess up. I'm perfect at everything. But I had to fix that for them. But they were even cool about that. They were a dream.
So what about, okay, so your newfound fame. I mean, it's like, because I told you that the second I saw this, I said to Rudy, I'm like, she got to come sit on this couch. I know you've gotten a lot of calls. So like, what's going on now? Tell us about it.
There are a lot of people want me to berate their children, but in real life, and I appreciate that.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold up now. You're getting calls and people are like, listen, could you please come over and berate my children?
Yeah, like,
you gotta
Cherry,
be kidding.
do you babysit? And I'm like, I mean, I'm sure babysitters make more than I do, but
I'm sorry. So you said no?
I mean,
you should really take that up.
I need to figure out what the going rate is for something like that. I mean, if I could find the right thing to charge for that, I could get behind it. But
what about Debevic themselves? Like, do they evaluate your performance? Have they called you and said, listen, Cherry, we're really excited about the way you handled this. This is how we do it.
So far, yeah, there's been really positive feedback. It's ironic because we did a social media contest as a company a couple years ago to kind of get the name out there, and I didn't win. I didn't come anywhere near winning. And now that there's not one running, I have 4 million views on Facebook.
Yo, hello! I think right now you get that
story of my life is what that is.
No, are you finding that people want to come in and they're like, "Where's Cherry? I got to sit in Cherry. So where am I sitting?"
I have signed so many autographs. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and it's not just for 7-year-olds anymore. It's grown adults. They're like, "You're so funny. We're crazy about you." And
that is amazing.
I just sort of sign them and go, okay, this is my legacy now.
Listen, you own this. I think there should be the Cherry movie. I think like a cartoon, right? Everybody thinks that should come out.
I should be a cartoon. I feel like I was drawn by Walt Disney anyway. I have circular features. Let's play up on this. Let's do that.
You are adorable. You are so funny. By the way, I see that you're in love with Svengoolie as well.
I'm playing to my audience today.
Look at you.
Love him.
Look at you.
Love him.
You're gonna have you met him in person?
I haven't.
We'll hook you two up because he's also the nicest person on earth. So you will have a good time.
I want to be his new best friend too.
Okay.
I mean, he can play second banana to you, but like,
Yeah, no, you guys can hang and all that.
Okay,
I would never interfere with that kind of relationship. All right, well, listen, I hope you got a raise, by the way. Did you get a raise?
Oh, that's cute. No.
Why
No.
didn't Ed Debevic give Cherry a raise?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up with that?
let's
I'll
talk
get you a
about
raise.
that.
We'll call him. We'll get that worked out later.
That's what best friends are for.
You got
See?
it, BFF, right?
See,
there?
forever and ever.
Forever and ever. We actually got little heart necklaces that were divided, and she has one heart. And
No
the other.
way.
So, I fell in love with this girl. You
Like
said
her
too. She's got a lot of
instantly.
spunk. She'd be great to come in and hang out with.
Yeah.
And then she posted this really cute picture afterwards. She's in 3 different bands, and so she came in. I think it's PJ and Mike. Is it PJ and Mike or me? Oh, I forgot. I think it's PJ and Mike. And they were with us and took a picture. And she wrote on her Facebook page about being on the show. WCIU got me on their couch and didn't even have to buy me dinner. Hashtag Cherry wins. So we're gonna do Mani Petties later
That's
today
so
too.
loaded, all of that.
Love her. And I mean, the fan base is amazing. 4 million views, and that was just yesterday.
That's crazy.
So if you would like to check out Cherry, she's at Ed Debevic's restaurant when she's not hanging out at my house. They're located at 640 North Wells. You can log on to eddebevics.com for more information.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, cute.